All right, we're just getting set up. Your mic. Got to turn it on. Clean up a little bit. While we're getting going here. Crystal's got our agenda for today. So
no, I don't.
We'll be
I can tell you some funny things.
Funny things.
I can tell you some funny things. All right, let's see what's going on here.
Okay, we're gonna need. Oh. Just getting set up. If you're just tuning in,
promoting.
Hang tight for a second. We are cleaning up the space. It's very messy right now.
Feels like Monday.
Maybe for you.
Yeah. No, I didn't have yesterday off.
Then how does it feel like Monday?
It just does.
It is bright and sunny over here.
Very.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I like the sun.
These are toast.
Not really in my face. So I might wear my shades today.
It's temporary.
It's a good time.
Your future is so bright.
Yes, it's very bright. Super bright.
So like I said, Crystal's getting together the agenda.
I'm just posting.
We're coming at you with, oh my goodness.
I'm letting people know we're here.
I'm disappearing.
Who's out there? Come say hi.
Holy smokes. It's really messy.
What'd you do? It's not because of me. I haven't been out here in a week.
Exactly.
This is David's domain, not mine.
We made some messes and didn't do a great job of cleaning in between.
Don't say we. This is all you. I did not make a mess. I just sit here and monitor the comments and say hi to my friends. You know, the usual.
Yeah, all the important stuff.
All the important stuff? Okay. I'm going to screenshot us.
We're almost ready. Oh, why do we have this out here? Oh, this was for the air plants.
I screenshot this and I can use the photo to promote it.
Promoting. Okay, now we are kind of clean.
Be good.
So the title says
something about bugs.
Bugs and props.
Not a fan. Why we gotta have bugs?
Well, because this stuff is all natural. And the bugs come with the territory.
Gross.
Why isn't this coming out? Valentine's Day.
I took like the worst possible photo I could take. The worst possible photo. Okay, I'm gonna hold this on here.
Look at I'm supposed to look at the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. What's cracking?
This probably look real goofy. If you're just tuning in right now and you're like, what are these robots doing?
No, I fixed it. Oh, our day's going pretty good. How's your day? It's hot.
It's a warmer day today. We had some storms roll through.
Yeah, I think last week I was in like a sweater.
Cold front.
Cold front.
Yeah. And so I've been inspecting a few plants. We did bring back a lot of plants from the store.
We look like plant hoarders now.
And so one of the things that happened is they didn't get put. They already weren't in great areas in the store. The store is meant to turn around, not to live there very long. but we left them. We didn't turn over the last month that we had the stuff in there. So not the proper lighting. We were taking care of it while it was in there once a week, kind of coming in and checking. But when we moved them back here to get them resituated, and then we're going to split a lot of them and kind of consolidate. Crystal, she put them in the wrong places.
I did.
So we went from the store, which has no grow lights, not a lot of natural light, to lots of natural light. A lot of the plants stressed.
Definitely wasn't me.
Stressed plants make for bugs and other things. So we've got some yellowing leaves that I've been going through, and I pulled a couple apart. I figured we go through a couple different ways to deal with different insects to start with, and then I've got a couple plants. I got a lot of plants that we need to chop up and propagate. So we'll do some of that while we're here. Mix some soil for it and talk how to take care of insect problems on your plants.
Yes, that's a good thing.
So if you have plants at home and you've had trouble with yellowing leaves or seen bugs on them, don't know what to do, or you've tried things and it didn't work, or you put the wrong thing on there, that's where we're going to be going over. In between everything, we can go over that as you ask for the next almost hour.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
I just moved this over here because I wanted to get the heart out of it. Valentine's Day's over.
Hey, Valentine's Day is every day.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
No.
It's St. Patrick's Day now.
Valentine's Day is every day.
Well, if you show that, then you don't have to go all out for Valentine's Day.
What does that even mean?
Maybe that's why I was off the hooks as much.
What does that even mean?
Because I've done such a good job of showing you how much I love you every single day, that when it came time for Valentine's Day, it's already
that gets you off.
Well, we'd already been doing lots of things, so I didn't have to, not over the moon.
You're such a dork.
Is that true?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Documented.
Okay, I'm posting all the things.
This will live forever.
We're almost announced.
All right. Don't mind
we got some friends hanging out today.
The dog or whatever that is.
There's
Great job on the inside, keeping everything down.
What?
Yeah, they're like, let's play with the dog now. And he's not quiet.
Usually it's like, what were they doing last time? They were like weed whacking or something, or blowing.
Well, that was the neighbors. The dog that's our dog.
Oh.
That's our dog barking.
They were like blowing up an air thing last week. That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay.
But I think our neighbors heard us, and so they
were being very respectful.
They nicely
they're super cool.
All of a sudden it just stopped, and then when we were done, they just turned it back on. So thank you.
I guess I could have put music on this.
Music.
Yeah, that's our song.
Yeah, so if you're just joining in, this is the Plant Bar. I'm David.
I'm Crystal.
And we're a team. I guess she's in charge of, only in charge.
I'm in charge of promotions.
Oh, okay.
And social media.
So here we make our own job titles, pick and choose whatever's fun. That's what I'm doing today.
That's my life.
But we're going to be talking about bugs. So
just get into
I have one here.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Let me move this out of the way.
Sorry.
I was cleaning this up. I don't know if they couldn't see it. There's no inside bugs, but there's a whole bunch of outside bugs in there.
You could bring it over there if you wanted.
So if you got stuff outside.
Did you get?
Tell me if you can see this.
I'm looking at
I'm just going to sit here.
It's pretty far away.
All right, Crystal will entertain you.
You can go. He's gonna bring it up closer, and then you can see it. Actually, I think it's that one has the best bug display.
Which one?
That one, right there. You see that sedum has. Now the.
There's no shining lights. Hope everybody's okay.
Now the fire truck. That's like the third fire truck.
Can you see the webs in there?
Maybe.
So usually if I see spider webs on plants, I look for little black dots in them.
What about that one
Which
has
there
some
isn't
black-
any. These are just regular spiders hanging out in the plants. So I'm going to keep them because the regular spiders, they eat all the bad
That one has
bugs.
like white frost on it.
Which one?
That's arrangement.
Oh.
That one seems to be more noticeable.
Yeah, but this isn't spiders.
I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up.
All right, this one I pulled aside, but this is not bugs.
I'm gonna see if it pulls.
If you can see the corner succulent there is all white.
You can kind of see it.
This is what happens when succulents get powdery mildew. So powdery mildew is from having too much moisture sitting around the leaves. They don't like it. Come and bring this back.
All right.
So regular spiders outside, inside too, like if you're okay with spiders, keep them in your plants because they'll eat the bad bugs. So what I was looking for is in the webs,
Oh yeah.
if it's straight across and you don't see like little black dots, like it's a normal spider web, there's like an insect it caught, but it's a big dot, not a million different specks.
Ew.
The whole bunch of little specks, bad news, that's spider mites. You could also, they're real small, so you could use your phone and like zoom in and see. You should do that.
What?
Use your phone and zoom in and see what's in there.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, do on the camera and then zoom in. I know everybody else can't see.
Zoom in where?
Right here in the bugs. No, in the web. This is fun.
Where is the web? I don't see no web.
Charlotte's web is right there. Up. Right.
Right there.
Yeah, see it? What is that bug?
I don't know.
There's just one black bug in here. This is kind of fun. Too bad you can't see it.
No, there's nothing to see.
Anyways, if you see spider webs, I would say like, unless you see a whole bunch of little dots, black dots, you're okay. And I would leave the spiders in there personally.
Mm.
Yeah, because they're gonna eat all the bad bugs.
Sure, maybe.
All right, so the next one, right? So this is one of the plants from the store. It's a philodendron perioso verde.
There's a spider web on it.
Yeah, well, that's a good spider web. Oh, I thought that was a.
I'm just sitting.
But you can see here we've got a yellowing leaf.
Yep, and there's stuff on the back.
So
what's that?
The first thing you will do whenever you see a yellowing leaf is flip it over.
Oof.
And then if there's anything on the back side of it, it's usually a telltale sign like, oh, got bugs. So I don't know. Can you see that?
Let me zoom in. Not really.
Dang it, man.
You'll have to go bring it over there.
Yeah,
they want
but
to see it.
how am I going to do this?
They want to see that.
I'm not Vanna White.
Because that is freaky. I don't
All
like
right.
it. I don't even want to look at that.
But we're going to treat this. So I guess, I don't know if I can treat it over there or what.
I mean, if you can showcase it on the camera, that would be ideal.
So don't feel bad if you've got plants that have problems, because we all do.
Okay, so you're going to flip the leaf.
So here's the floppy leaf, right? So it's yellow. But you want to flip it over. And then
It's in the camera, and then you're flipping it over. Yep, you can see that.
so we can see all these insects on the back. And so we've got
creepy.
a lot. So this is like an infestation here, and that's why this leaf is yellowing. So what I ended up doing was like, okay, check all the rest. Do we got a problem in the whole plant? Don't see it. Don't see it. No. So it looks like it's just isolated to this one leaf down here. So what I wanted to show you guys, I was trying to get it, I don't know how to, is how to treat these. So one thing we could do is, this is the lowest leaf, so you could just remove it.
Is that what you want to do?
So I'm going to remove it, but just so I can show you guys how to, because I don't want to hold this here. So I'm going to remove it, and now the plant is fine.
Like, do you want me to take the plant?
Yeah. So now we've got this guy here. I'm trying to figure out. So we've got pretty good infestation here on this guy. And a little brown spot up there.
It's kind of gross.
Okay, so there's a couple different ways to treat insects. And I have them back over there. So if you can pull out, we'll just go one by one.
Alcohol.
So you can do rubbing alcohol if it's like not everywhere. Turn the blue. You could also do diluted Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. You could use a leaf and tonic, which is like a neem oil with insecticidal soap. And then we also have the Pest Punch, which it's like hits everything. And I have that pre-mixed in a bottle.
It's a different color.
So all of these are organic ways to treat the insects on your plants. So what I wanted to do is I was going to go through, all right, this is how I would do it. So I'm going to go back around over there and I'll mix them up, and then I'll come back and I'll bring it close like this when I'm doing it so that everybody can see what it looks like, what it's supposed to look like when you hit it with the bugs, with the spray.
When you hit it with the bugs?
You want to hit it with the bugs. You knew what I meant.
I knew what you meant. Good thing we're not like professional speakers. We both get tongue-tied.
Tied of the tongue. All right.
Tied of the tongue.
So I'm going to go over the different ways to do this. And then we'll have it mixed up, and I'll come back around and we'll get it close, because I think it's a lot better when you can see what the stuff does to it. All right, so the first thing that you can use is rubbing alcohol, and then you could dilute this in water and spray, but I prefer just to get like a cotton swab and you just rub it. So we'll do that on a few, but this is like super time consuming. So if you've got a bunch of plants with a lot of bugs,
this
like
isn't the way.
This becomes a chore.
Not the way to go.
It's fun to do it a little bit, but not if you're doing this for hours.
No. I
did one plant. I think it was a fiddle leaf fig one time. I did the whole thing like that, and it took forever. All right, the other way, if you have Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, you can add this to water. You don't need too much. So I don't have we can put actual measurements in the comments later for you. That way if you're watching it back and you want to have the actual recipe for this, and I can also do a dilution for the rubbing alcohol. But it's really going to be, this is like tiny. This is like, what do you think this is? 8 ounces?
Yeah.
6?
Maybe 8. No, maybe 6. I don't know.
So don't need a lot.
It's not very big.
It's not a lot in this bottle. That's probably like a teaspoon for that little bit.
Wait, you're putting the wrong lid.
That's the wrong cap. No wonder it didn't fit.
I was like, what are you doing?
I was seeing if you noticed.
Yes, I did. Right away.
Okay, so I had the water already in there, and then I'll mix it up, and then that's soapy water with the Castile water. Leaf and tonic's already pre-mixed, ready to spray, so this we can just spray on there. And then
Pest Punch.
Pest Punch, I have a little bit here, but need like a tablespoon in this. Did I not bring the stuff? Okay, well I get the stuff. We'll start. I'll come around and I'll get the so I don't have to mix this.
Okay. There's
a little bit in there actually.
Well, it's probably plenty.
But Yeah, for this little guy. All right, we'll leave this one here for now.
Strong.
So the Pest Punch does hard and soft. So this is like
Is that what smells so strong?
Yeah, this is the only one I opened.
Oof.
What's it smell like?
Strong. It's strong.
It's a neem oil derivative.
Neem is stinky.
But it also has different repellents, and it's
Yeah.
got different things to help the plants take it up. Both of these products.
It works good though.
Works really good. And this one smells really good, actually.
Yeah. He's perfected the
well, this one's for inside and outside, so it's more.
This one doesn't bother me at all. This one a little pungent, but they have different jobs, so you know.
All right, so I disappeared.
The more it smells, the better it works.
Well,
That's not.
It shows that it's in there.
Speaking of smells, a friend sent me a video this week, and I thought I'd get your opinion on it.
Who?
What do you mean who?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll let you do this first.
I've got a Q-tip.
Trying
to get it to where.
Okay, I see your Q-tip. Yep, that's good.
Right there.
Yeah.
And it's got rubbing alcohol in it. I just like squeeze the bottle up to it, and then you just rub it, and you can see. Can you see it on the camera?
Kind of. It's focusing more on me.
Cool. Why is it doing that?
Because it likes me.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Yeah,
Close up.
A little blurry. It's fine. Oh, that's better.
See that? See how it turned brown?
No, it turned brown.
Yeah. Oh. The thing used to be white.
Oh yeah. There's a delay, so
then it turns brown. So when
that's cool. That's like magic.
Yeah, when it turns brown, that bug's dead. So here's some more. So this really works. Rubbing alcohol, just regular rubbing alcohol.
David's doing magic tricks. I didn't know you were Chris Angel.
Yeah. I had a Chris Angel haircut once. That was pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
All right, we'll do these and then.
What are you supposed to say? Are you ready?
Are you ready? All right, and then
that was pretty cool.
I'll get a little more.
I've never seen you do that before.
A little more on here.
David is performing magic tricks.
All right, so we'll do this whole spot right here. You rub it on. So it's not hard to do, but if there's a lot, it takes forever. We're just doing one leaf.
Can you see what you're filming?
Yeah, kind of. All right, and then trying to get the Q-tip. My arms aren't long enough.
Yeah, I can see it.
See the Q-tip?
You're like way far away. It's yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the Q-tip is yellow now.
Yeah, so
the bugs are brown.
That definitely works.
Magic.
So it will. The thing with the rubbing alcohol is it'll only kill the bugs it comes in contact with. That's it. All right, so we'll do the.
What's next?
The spray.
This one?
That one, yeah, insecticidal soap. So with the soaps and the leaf and tonic, you got to be careful not to spray it in like super sunny.
If you're just stopping in, we are treating bugs on plants right now.
All right, so this one, and you can't see me.
David's trying to showcase what
this is the only way we could do it because we don't have like 100 cameras. We're not that cool yet.
We're not fancy.
This was, if you're just checking in, this is the
Castile soap.
Yep, just Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. It works, but it takes a repeated effort if you've got a lot of bugs. Just know that, but it will work. And I'm spraying. We had kind of inspected some plants.
Yeah.
So you got
just
this one here. And what I'm going to try to see is, okay, does this do the same thing that does it do the same thing
that the
rubbing alcohol did? And the answer is no. Because what the soap does is it smothers it. The alcohol dehydrates and like completely like makes the bug disintegrate.
So
the soap
drowns them.
Like suffocates them because there's soap in there. So the thing with this is you can do a whole bunch real quick, but then it takes repeated times. You have to keep doing it.
Yeah, because it doesn't immediately dissolve them.
Not as quick. Okay, so that is that. And then we can do the leaf and tonic.
Leaf and tonic.
All right, so the leaf and tonic.
Can you reach?
No, I'm too short. The leaf and tonic actually does more than just kill bugs. It's more of a wellness spray, but it will also kill bugs. So I'm gonna spray this onto the leaf and then see what we have. So the leaf and tonic has neem oil and it has Castile soap, and then it has other oils to help repel it. Lavender oil, coconut oil, peppermint oil. Sorry, coconut oil is to help smother and shine. The leaf and tonic also has some ingredients that help the plant like pull it in, so it forces the plant to pull in what we're spraying on it. The other thing about the neem oil is using neem oil or any neem oil derivative also helps keep the bugs away over time because it's more of a systemic, which means it like kind of the plant takes it up. It'll live in it for a little bit. So I love neem oil. I love leaf and tonic. The leaf and tonic works really good. Any type of neem oil. I guess the one thing to remember is if you use one type of insect spray over time, it will the bugs just start liking it. I'll try to get those, and they become immune, and you got to switch it up. But what you can see,
it's like using too much antibiotics.
Yeah, your body just becomes immune. Well, you can see the difference between the Castile soap, plain just Castile soap, and then the leaf and tonic is it's fully covered, and actually some of them have turned. They're not as white as they were.
Huh. Smell that.
Smell okay? This one is lavender scent. It's
okay.
The regular one.
I like the other one better.
This is just the one we had.
The woodsy one is my favorite.
So the wellness spray, this leaf and tonic, you would spray weekly, and it would help keep the pests away. All right, the last one we'll do on this other side is the Pest Punch, and the Pest Punch has similar ingredients to.
Pest Punch. This label's a little bit messed up.
It has similar ingredients to the leaf and tonic, but it does have diatomaceous earth as well as extra oils that help smother, and then the diatomaceous earth helps get some of the hard scaled. So I'm going to pull this up. I left this side here, and we'll see what this one does. Oh, that's too hard of a spray.
Ooh.
Everything that I've shown you today is all natural. It's organic. It can be used around pets. It can be used inside. No problems.
Don't be spraying Pest Punch on me.
Got to get rid of the pests.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't want that on me.
So that's the Pest Punch. That heavy infestation, I was trying to really get in there. I'm going to spray it a little more. And you'd spray it till it runs off.
It's super bright out.
There we go. So actually, not too bad. We only have a little bit of living still after that one little spray of Pest Punch. And it smothers it all up. So I'm going to take this back over there, and then we'll wipe it down and see if they're sticky. What happened?
I'm like blurry in the background. I just looked cool.
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to come back around.
Okay, here comes David.
So don't freak out if your plants become yellow. You got problems. Might be.
Should have taken a before and after.
Well, that would take foresight and like planning, and
next time.
We obviously planned a little bit, but what I wanted to do is pull these and see if they're sticky.
What do you mean by sticky?
By like still alive.
If they die, they don't stick to the plant anymore?
Yeah, well, they're still sticky though.
Hmm.
But these ones are a little sticky.
Ew.
So where the infestation wasn't, most of them are gone, and then where it was, and then if you have bugs on only a few plants, you really should like pull them away from the rest, treat them, isolate them for a little bit before you put them back. Okay. How we doing over there?
Doing fine. My stuff's running slow, but we're doing good.
Doing fine. Doing good.
Doing good.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That's I was gonna get a couple other plants and then we'll do the same thing. Where are we at? Yeah. And then I got some plants we gotta split. So we're gonna do a little bit of plant chores. And then that foresight thing, I thought I had it out here, but I don't.
What is it?
The other plant I was gonna look at.
He's getting the other plant. Trying to think what plant I saw that could use some love. David takes good care of most of our plants, so we don't have too many with problems, but probably a couple that got missed, considering there is like 8 billion plants here now.
Yeah, and we don't have the proper.
Time for a plant.
We don't have the proper space here.
Need a plant pop-up.
That's the problem.
If you are aware of a local pop-up coming up, let us know about it. We might show up.
I don't see the one that I was looking for. Okay, well, I do have this one, but I know this one doesn't. Sorry, guys.
Well, I was going to say, while you're looking for that, I can tell you what my friend sent me and get your opinion on it.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
So a friend of mine sent me a video where a guy was reacting to a girl talking about her compostable toilet. And I said, heck no.
Like inside a house?
Yeah, basically they have this like thing, and when it fills up with poop, they use it as fertilizer. That's disgusting.
Human fert.
Yeah, human fertilizer.
What are they fertilizing?
They're putting like what's it called? Wood chips on top of each poop. This is disgusting.
Oh, they're layering it in there?
I shouldn't even brought it up.
So they layer it in there.
Yeah, and then they like fertilize.
It's too strong though. How do they
I'll just show you real quick so we can talk about it.
How do they strain out the?
It's disgusting. I don't know how they do it. The person that was like reviewing it was like making fun of it. Which, you know, I don't blame them. My response is, we do not need to give David any more ideas.
You flush your poo? You mean you're not using it in the garden?
Of course I flush my poo. I don't put it in the garden. I'm not a bleeding cat, am I?
Built a simple composting toilet.
Perfect.
Could you not just have built a normal
Simple.
toilet?
After each use, you just cover your tracks with a healthy cup of sawdust.
You can't
What
see
do
it,
you
but
mean
maybe
you
you can
poo
hear it.
on top of poo? Oh, leave it out.
Once this bucket's full, it gets taken outside and put into an even larger bucket where it sits for a year to mature.
Yeah, you gotta let it steep. That's what I was asking.
For a year-old poo?
And voila, a rich natural compost for your garden.
Oh.
That was her own poop in her hands.
That you just touched the year-old poo. I was on board with your composting and doing all your caveman nonsense, but
I'm with this
you
guy.
just touched the poo with.
So
You absolute wrong'un.
So when is it not okay to touch poop? Whose poop is it okay to touch?
What do you mean? I don't want to touch nobody's poop.
All this dirt has poop in it. So
Can we not talk about that?
so which poop are we okay with touching and which poop are we not?
Nobody's poop.
Now, human poop, that's why they have to let it sit for like a year.
Yeah,
Is
because
it's
you
too-
can't like leave.
Well, it's because we eat a lot of meat.
Mm.
It's harder to break down.
It's like with animals too, like dogs.
Yeah, their poop takes
That's why
longer.
you have to pick up your dog poop because you're leaving.
Well, no, you take your dog poop, you put it in the compostable toilet, put a little bit of sawdust over it, and then once it's full, you leave it in a bigger thing for a year.
Compostable human waste and dog waste? No, I'm good. I'll let somebody else do that.
Worm poo is good.
Mm.
Makes for a lot of worms.
That's disgusting. Y'all want that? You want some worm poop?
Yes, it's in all of our stuff.
You know, I don't slaughter my chickens or cows. Let someone else do that. It's the same thing.
Well, we're doing it here.
Someone just realized they can put us on their TV. Hi.
The more you know. You can hit the little.
We're just bigger now. We're just bigger now on your TV.
You can hit the little button on the phone, and it.
Meanwhile, we're talking about poop. This is
I would totally do that.
I knew it. I shouldn't have told him. I knew I was going to give him ideas.
But I really like the way the Japanese do the toilets. So I don't know how you could have both.
You mean a bidet and a
Yeah, you can
compostable
do it.
toilet? No.
What do they do with their
Okay,
when they
wait a
wipe?
Huh?
They wiped. What they do with the paper? They just put it in there too.
What are you talking about? The girl?
People with the compostable toilet.
They didn't show that much.
Maybe they didn't wipe.
I'll share the video on our channel in case you're interested.
I'm interested.
I'll share it with David and he can share it with y'all.
So we make our own soil.
I just created a monster, I think.
We make our own soil. I'm not saving my.
So
poop.
you're pooping in your soil and
Well,
mixing it up?
We might be able to save water that way too. I could just run out here in the corner.
We're gonna lose fans right now. They're gonna be disgusted.
I'm kidding. But we make our own soil, and within that soil, there's lots of different pieces that come to it.
What happened?
Yeah, this guy. This is one of the casualties. I left it out, and so but there's no bugs. So the first thing, okay, yellowing leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, turn them over, take a look. If you don't see any insects on the leaves, then it's probably a water issue. And I know for sure that this is a water issue because I left this over in the corner with no water for a while.
That's why.
So then it was like hanging on for dear life. So all we would do is take these off because they're not going to come back.
Nope.
And now we've got this Jack and the Beanstalk thing. So now what do we do?
What's this down here?
So this already has, so it didn't take many weeks of abuse for this to stress out.
Yeah.
But then it didn't take too many weeks of like, oh, let me put you back where you like it for it to come back. And so we've got a new baby here. So what we can do is I'm going to cut this right above that, and then we can chop this up, and I'll make. So this is going to come back into a new one.
You're going to cut that up?
Yeah, because this is like Jack and the Beanstalk.
This is one of those plants that if you're like not necessarily new to plants, but you're newer to plants, this is the kind of plant that scares me to cut up because it's not necessarily a cheap plant.
Well, yeah, I mean they've come down in price. This is a philodendron white princess. So what I'm going to do is cut between the nodes, and I'm going to get a top cut. So this is going to be one. We're going to stick this one right here, and then we're going to have a mid cut, and then we'll have this one to grow back. And I'm going to do it that way. So the reality is this probably would come back out and fill in. So we could keep it, but it's going to look like this in the meantime. So which one would we rather do?
I don't know.
We can get top cut. So top cuts always they root the quickest. They'll grow the quickest. So it's guaranteed we'll get that plant. Pretty much guaranteed we'll get that plant to root. And then we can have one possibility, and then we'll have for sure a new one here. So we can have three.
You're the expert.
Well, I'm saying, do you want to do that?
I don't care.
This is your plant.
This is not my plant.
It is now.
It's not mine.
Look what you did to your plant.
I don't want to have any responsibility of this white princess.
Sorry.
Nope. No responsibility.
One of these days I'll be organized, maybe 2026. I want to make sure I
maybe one day.
treat this.
Yep. Treat your shears.
Especially if you've been
Cutting other things.
cutting the bad
It's
guys.
like when you go hiking, you got to clean off your boots so you don't bring all the other stuff everywhere. Same
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah, you don't want to keep it transferring
You
over.
want to transfer all that junk.
So we're gonna go mid cut,
Wash your hands. Wash your shears. Don't spread the germs.
45,
That was sad.
and then we're gonna do another one here.
Ugh, that hurt. That was sad.
The other thing you
am
can
I
do
getting
is-
you another pot?
Treat that. So this one we'll check back in later, and maybe a couple weeks, see if this comes up. Anyhow, we need
Are these the right size?
sure, those work. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside, and do we have enough soil? Yeah. So we're gonna mix up some soil for this to go in.
I'm glad I got to share that compost story with you.
So look right here, this one, human poop.
No.
I bought it
No.
from the lady. She's selling it now.
The lady on the internet?
Yep.
What's her name?
Poop Master.
Gross.
They're smart. No, this isn't the stinky stuff. Smell it.
Something smells funky.
Smell it. It's rich.
Yeah, it's not that.
No, it's not this. Well, this
Something else smells funky.
this is the spray.
I have a very sensitive nose.
Do you have a cut? You can put your cut right here. It'll clean it.
What cut?
I don't. Do you have one?
No, I'm not putting my cuts on anything.
Okay, and then I got to mix it so that with these I want to add a little extra perlite.
Which is here.
That parrot is back.
She's back. Hi, baby. Come say hi.
The parrot is eating all of our oranges.
Good. Somebody should eat them.
We're supposed to eat them.
She's making all kinds of noise.
They're not the cool,
This
fun
looks like
parrots.
rice.
This is rice.
It's not the blue.
So this is perlite. We're adding
green parrot?
perlite, and then if you can grab,
I
we
think
need
that's
a scoop full of the cocoa chunk. I don't know where the pink cup is. Oh, it's right here. All right, so this is an easy mix. So it's organic potting soil, perlite, cocoa chunks.
So earlier today, a friend of mine sent me a picture of a plant, and I thought it was pretty funny.
To send you the plant?
Well, no.
Did they ask you what it was?
No, they knew what it was because they read the name. They read the name on our store. That's a funny plant. Which plant do you think it is?
The boob cactus?
Ding, ding, ding. That wasn't hard to
There's
figure out.
a couple funny cactus.
But you know, like if you look at the boob cactus, it can't be named anything else. I mean, I wouldn't think of any other way to name that cactus but that. So
I guess many others were the same way.
all of our minds are alike. The dirty minds are all the same.
All right. So we don't have any of those to propagate right now.
Booby cactus?
No boobs.
No.
There's another cactus that's pretty popular too.
What is it?
It's on the other end. It's the other symbol.
Oh.
It's the other symbol.
Oh. The cactuses that my sister likes to
Yeah.
point out.
Yeah, those ones.
We don't have those either today.
All right. So I'm just going to put some stuff in here. Yay. So you can do this a couple different ways. I could have held this in there, but since it's pretty sturdy. There's no roots on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fill. What, did that get in your mouth?
I don't know. Yesterday we had a storm, so it was like really rainy, and I actually could breathe yesterday. Today it's all nice and clear, and I'm all congested again. I'm wondering if it is still the VOG. It might be.
So one of the things you should always do is make sure you pay attention which way you cut it.
Oops.
I know it was this way because this. See right here. This is. I don't know if they can see it.
They probably can't see that. It's got a little red boobs.
But
bump.
there's a good possibility it's gonna merge out of there. Probably could have left that all intact and it would have came back. It was ready to come back quickly. So I'm just gonna set that in there. Want to get it in there so all the areas where the aerial roots, those little spots, those little bumps on there, not the red one, but the brown ones are covered up.
Try not to cough.
You all right over there?
No.
No movie magic to put this, fix this. All right, you just get me. All right, so we got a little bit left here. So from there, I will water these in a little bit. Water it till the water comes out the bottom. Put them in bright indirect light if they're outside. Or inside, they would need to be under grow light and then probably in some sort of dome until they root. For now, because I know in certain areas it's pretty cold. So if you were doing this right now, you'd need to create your own little dome, or if you've got a place to do that, you put it in there until it roots. The way you know it's rooted is when you tug on it, you'll be able to, it won't pull out. Right now, this one obviously isn't rooted and you can tug on it. The way to know is you'll gently tug on the plant and then it won't come up. All right, let me find one more, and then that's going to be it. I have a lot of plants that we gotta separate. We are loading up both stores. So we got a store, online store just for Hawaii. We got an online store on the mainland. We're loading them both up. We're now that we've kind of shifted gears a little, we're going to focus towards that, and so all of our products are going to be online as well as our plants. Let me get one more, and we're going to split it. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is I know what I wanted to do.
Hurry up.
I need to here, go in there. Crystal's back. She made it.
I'm back. I was dying for a second. I'm here now. Yeah, I'm curious. I am leaving the island in a week, and I'm curious to see if my allergies are gonna calm down because they have been out of control. I hope that they calm down, but then I kind of am sad if they do, because then that means that I'm allergic to the island.
Well,
but we've been here for years, and this is the first year that this has happened.
The volcano on the Big Island is erupting, and it's blowing this way, which it usually doesn't.
Yeah.
And so there's a fog. It almost looks like the smog would look like in LA or in a metropolitan area. You'll have like the brown stuff
haze
over the mountains, like a haze.
Like on the day before Valentine's Day, we were out to dinner, and when we left, you could see the moon was like, we had a full moon, and it was really big, and it was red. And I was like, we're not supposed to have a blood moon tonight. And then after like a couple hours, it went up above the fog, and then it was white again. And I was like, wow, that's how bad it is.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna mix this together.
it's probably the coolest time ever to go over to the Big Island to see the volcano erupting, because we heard it went upwards of what?
330 feet in the air.
Huge.
It's nuts.
But
that's like a skyscraper of
it's, people probably think that's scary and worrisome. It's really not.
Well,
not for us.
No, I mean, it could be worrisome.
It could be worrisome.
It's unknown. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's true. It could be a problem, but
they have these like set zones that they are pretty sure that it's
the alert system is pretty good for the most part. But you just never know. You think that things are okay, and then they're not. Things happen.
I'm just making a mud pie here.
Looks like it.
Well, I didn't realize that was like more of a sandy mix.
Oh.
And I'm trying to put something else in it. So then I was like, oh, I'll just make this into what I want it to be.
What was in there?
That was a succulent.
Oh, well, that's why it's sandy.
I know. It's made for that. But now I'm making it for something else.
Duh.
So I wanted to start growing another mistletoe cactus. So I'm gonna put this together.
Did you show them what a mistletoe cactus is?
No, that's what I was doing.
Oh. Mistletoe cactuses are pretty popular.
So I wonder, this one hasn't grown very much.
They're definitely,
I probably need to do this one over again too.
A little finicky, but they're also easy to just ignore.
Yeah, this is more of they're not like a string of things. They're easier than that.
Easier than that.
But this is a mistletoe cactus. It's Ripsalis. And this one's more of a common one. Whoops. But I want, so they get real long. But this one got, this was in one of the stores. It was just a cutting, and it kind of grew to this, but I'm going to reinvigorate it. So let me pull this apart, and then we're going to do these, and then we'll be done for the day.
Yep.
So take this apart.
We released another plant story video. Unfortunately, it was not on time.
Wait, why? Procrastinator.
It's not. It's not.
I can't complain.
Our life is just kind of busy. I was supposed to go out on Valentine's Day, and it went out yesterday. But I did put in the caption, "Better late than never." So it is out, and it's a good one. We discussed a story where basically a tenant was accused of stealing her own garden.
Yeah.
But there's more to that story,
that's-
and we weighed in on it, and we had personal experience with a similar situation. Learned the hard way. So if you like hearing Reddit stories and weighing in and making a verdict of what you think is the case or if they're the a-hole, check it out because it's good. I like discussing those things, and I've been lucky enough for the past 3 weeks been able to find Reddit stories involving plants, and I have one more so far. I'm hoping to have more that's involving plants, and the next one is pretty interesting. It's more in depth, so that will be coming out this week. But you can go on our channel and look under plant stories or story time and plant chores. That's what it's called. And you'll find
Story
more of those.
time and plant chores.
Story time and plant chores. David does plants, something with plants, and then I tell him the story, and then we talk about it. It's been really fun. So if you have a story or you want to tell us a story, we'd love to hear it. You can send that in to us, and we'll discuss it. I am still dying over here. I'm trying not to die. Whew.
Please don't die. So if you haven't seen any of our other videos and you're interested, feel free to just scroll through after this and watch them, or in your spare time. They're fun. We like doing them at least.
Another video that we want to work on is a more in-depth video on a specific plant. We've done a ZZ plant and a pothos.
Got a lot of work to do over
Snake
here.
plant too. But we need to keep going with that segment because it was pretty popular, and we kind of got distracted and did something different. But
so we're focusing right now. This is one of the things that we're focusing on. See the parrot?
no, where is it?
Oh, I can hear it. I don't know. It's green.
It's green.
Yeah.
So you said it wasn't the fun kind.
No, it's not.
The green ones are cool.
They're super annoying.
They're literally the ones you see at the pet store.
They're invasive and they're annoying.
They're pretty.
They're in trouble here. They're on the naughty list.
They're so pretty.
Okay, so for potting, if you've got a loose mix, you don't have to compact it all the way. You can just fill up. You can see I filled this up all the way to the top. Plant it in. When this settles, it'll settle down right where I need it. So usually you can fill it up to the top, water it in slowly, and then it'll settle where you need it with cuttings and things like that. Okay, so that's one. And then what I want to do, because you can see right now, it's like, what's this? A skillet? Skillet? Yeah, bro.
Really?
So I'm gonna cut it. So what I'm gonna do is take this all the way down.
He's just making
And then-
my heart freak out.
Run that in there, and then do the same thing over here. Guess I'll do this one. This one. So what I'm trying to do is find a longer one that's got a decent stem in there that I can poke in here. So these are just like succulents as far as like get them in a loose soil and then place them directly in there and they should root. And then now the skullet is no longer. It's a little better. And so I water this all the way through, and then this one set out in bright light, bright shade, and wait for it to root. And it doesn't take too long to get longer. So they get like, so we have over here, a decent amount of them.
Yeah.
And they get longer.
Pretty big.
So let me do this other one.
Yep.
Set this aside.
And then we will be out of time. Out of time. Back to the
We could just
future.
do this for like 2 hours.
No, I'm hungry.
Put everybody to sleep out there. It
It's
could be
dinner
like
time out
nice
here.
and calm and relaxing. You know, we're playing with plants. It's fun.
Mhm.
Somewhat entertaining every once in a while.
I always talk about different stuff. We watched the SNL 50th anniversary episode last night.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
My favorite part was Adam Sandler.
Of course.
He's one of my
It's the
favorites.
best. He got all choked up when he talked about Farley and
Yeah, that was
Norm
good.
Macdonald. It was really, really good.
What was your favorite part, Crystal?
I mean, Will Ferrell, of course.
Oh.
I don't know. Adam Sandler was really good. I'm trying to think of like other parts that were equally fulfilling. I thought all of the musicians, well, except the one. There was one that I was like, oh, I could skip this one.
Ooh, ouch.
It was Little Wayne. Little Wayne. It's
Did
all
I not
right.
see it? Ah! Ah!
I really hope your phone didn't break.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
That's terrible.
Did we lose anybody?
No?
You know, the tape that I used, it was high tech.
Hey, look at this. But I could be like your cameraman now. Now I can zoom in. I could be like, David.
We need a third person, and then there'll be the camera person for an
Yeah.
hour.
Sure.
You got to hold it steady though.
Oh,
Um,
that might be hard to do.
so my high tech phone holder tape.
Yeah, we really need to invest on some new ways to hold our filming equipment. Hi, Renee. How are you?
Hey, Renee made it right in time for the
The
end, or was she?
The
She's
did
watching,
you get
just
to see the camera fall down,
waiting
Renee?
to laugh. All right.
'Cause that was interesting. I'm trying to hold this steady.
So these mistletoe have super shallow roots. You can see it's very fibrous, very small, not a lot of roots. We're only putting them in these deeper baskets because we want them to hang.
This is cool. I'm going all in.
Oh yeah, check it out. Live.
From New York.
We're not in New York.
She said the camera fell just as I got on.
She did it. You did it.
She jinxed it. But okay.
No, that's from not having that on there correctly.
Set up properly. It's fine.
All right, so let me just split this one up a little bit.
But as far as the Saturday Night Live show, I wish they did something with Chris Kattan. I wish they had did like Coco. I wish they had Sherry O'Terry come on and do the Spartan cheerleaders because they didn't do that. I did really enjoy the jokes that they made at Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. David was asking me how I knew who everybody was. Like I knew
It was amazing.
I knew most of the people there, and I realized today that it's because Saturday Night Live has been like my whole life growing up. Like I watched it every Saturday with my uncle and my mom. Yeah, so I mean, I grew up with Saturday Night Live. I'm sure most of you did too. Probably shouldn't have been watching it at certain ages, but I did.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to your mom about that. What was going on?
It was so great. The Jim Carrey episodes were my favorite.
Loved that.
And of course, Will Ferrell. And
So now I got my personal camera woman. This is great.
Yep, that's
And I've got my last mistletoe cactus. So these are super easy to grow. Just cut and stuff. Just make sure your potting soil is
it looks
fast draining.
funny right now.
It looks funny.
Yeah, because it's all like stringy.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
Oh, and I need to put the.
the hanging.
You're just
things
gonna
back
hang on to that.
What?
You could tape it back. We only got to be good for like.
I'm literally. This is fine.
She's scared now.
No, I'm not taping this back. It's gonna fall again.
Well, it's got that super high tech tape that we used.
Oh, so high tech. Oh, Renee said she had to buy a new TV. Are you watching us on your giant TV like some of our other friends are?
We had some friends learn some things today.
Yeah, that they can watch us on
You
TV.
can cast us on the TV.
Now we're huge on the TV. We're huge. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, you got to hook that in there. I know what I'm doing. I swear.
Did I tell you I'm going to go see the Backstreet Boys? Backstreet.
There we go. I
Back.
can hang this
All
back
right.
up now. All right, so these go bright shade. They
You
can go
adore
inside
me.
your house. Mistletoe cactus, one of my favorites. They get little. These ones are a white flowering mistletoe cactus. They get little white dots on them, and they grow pretty long and flowy. Real cool plant. Very cool. If you don't have one, you should have one. They're one of my favorites. So we grow quite a bit. I was gonna trying to get Crystal to.
We could just like turn it around or something, and then I can like come over and say goodbye with you.
This is funny. She's thinking back there.
I am thinking.
I don't know what she's doing.
I'm thinking of how I'm going to come
Wait,
over.
what are you doing?
We're doing a behind the scenes live from New York.
Oh man,
Saturday night. Oh,
that's
look.
not good.
No, they're getting a tour of all the plants. That's David.
We're gonna turn it around.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, you did?
There we go.
Oh. Thank you, everybody, for having fun with our funny camera stuff.
Stuff happens. It's okay.
We'll get better tape.
This is how we are real. There's no fakeness on our YouTube
At least
channel.
it's at least I didn't need to buy a TV. Sorry, Renee.
Yeah, that sucks. What happened to your TV? I don't know.
Somebody threw something at it.
Oh, hopefully not.
Hope not.
Oh man,
They got a little one that goes over there.
we need a new TV too. But
Yeah.
not because it just a line showed up in it.
We got to sell a few more plants and we can buy a TV.
And a bed.
Feel free to share
I want
our
a new bed. If you got a bed you love, tell me about it. Cause I need a new bed.
We're working on that too.
Mhm.
So hopefully you guys
I feel very close to the camera.
hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Have a really good rest of your night wherever you are, and feel free, if you haven't already, please
Like and
subscribe to our
subscribe.
channel. Give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah, help us get to 1,000 subs, please. Please help us. Nope, just have what?
Wetowa.
I can't read that.
Wetowa?
But yeah, we will see y'all next Tuesday. Be sure to check out our plant stories. And yeah, we love you. And February is almost over.
Halfway through.
Oh, I won't be here. Not next Tuesday. I'll be here next Tuesday, but I won't be here the Tuesday after that.
So I'm gonna lose my camera woman.
So he's gonna have to be solo. I'm sure it'll be good.
I'll have special guests.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have some guests.
Have a replacement. Nobody can replace me.
Nobody can replace you. See, every day is Valentine's Day. That way, when you screw up on Valentine's Day, I didn't screw up. But that way, if you did, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because you.
Valentine's Day was awesome. What
Yeah,
are
I
you
know. I
talking
didn't
about?
say we did. I did. I said if that way you have a get out of jail free card. Yeah.
Bye, you guys. We'll see you later.
Oh, it was wavy.
Wavy.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.